Welcome to the Home Inspector Marketing Podcast. Because you're a home inspector looking to increase your sales, improve your cash flow, and boost your bottom line, you are in the right place. For additional training resources on how you can grow your home inspection business, go to microreturns.com right now. And now, here's the podcast.
Hi, this is Mike Crow, and I run a home inspection business. In fact, I've run a couple of home inspection businesses. The true joy for me, though, has been helping literally thousands of home inspectors build really solid home inspection businesses as well. We can help a single-man operation be able to do over $300,000 a year, maybe all the way up to $400,000 a year as a single inspector operation. Even better for me is the 80-plus companies that we have helped be able to build million-dollar home inspection businesses. I would like to help you be able to do the same thing. What empowers you? What empowers you?
People I work with.
What empowers you?
Our team.
What?
Our team.
What empowers you?
Knowledge.
What empowers you?
The idea of financial freedom.
What empowers you?
Being a father.
Okay? Kevin, what empowers you?
Light bulb moments.
Light bulb moments. God, I love that one. How about you, Davey?
Oh, passion for sure.
Yeah, okay. What empowers you?
Actually, my wife.
Your wife. I love that one. Coy, what empowers you?
My kids.
Your kids, okay. What empowers you?
Helping my team.
All right. What empowers you?
Taking care of people.
What empowers you?
Growing a business.
Growing a business. What empowers you?
Time freedom.
What?
Time freedom.
Time freedom. You know what empowers me? You guys empower me, okay? I mean, every time I get in this room, I get excited. I get more excited this week, this kind of a week, than I do at any other time, all right? I mean, I was at Walt Disney World, and I wasn't this excited. I'm just telling you. Watching you succeed and watching you succeed and watching you succeed and watching the light bulb come on and with this guy, he goes, there's a $50,000 idea, okay? I mean, that was a hell of an idea, all right? I was shocked that you weren't doing it, all right? What empowers you? You've got to know something. I have literally hung what empowers me above my door in my office. 4 words. It's actually 5 words, but 4 words, okay? Help people help themselves. Krista added 2 words to it, right? Help people help themselves and others. And it's kind of a cool thing, right? I want to help Kevin, but then I watch Kevin go help other people. That is empowering to me. If you do not know what empowers you, you got to figure that out. And I would love to keep it. And by the way, I thought this was truly great. I'd like to keep it to 7 words or less. Okay? Now, some people call it a motto. Okay? I don't know. What's a motto with you? Okay? Anybody else get that reference? No? Okay. What's a motto? You obviously don't have kids. That's all I'm telling you. It's out of The Lion King if you don't know that, all right? It's kind of our motto. What's their motto? What's the motto for the Lion King trio? Who? Hakuna Matata, right? What does it mean?
No worries.
No worries, right? So that to some degree, that's what they want. No worries, right? And it's kind of an interesting thing. What empowers you? And how visible is that to you? How visible is what empowers you to you? Where do you have it posted? Where do you have it? Where do you have it so that you see it every single day? Now I'm going to ask you a trick question. Let me see here. I want to pick on somebody. Alan, I haven't picked on you a whole lot. Alan, how visible is my empowerment?
Very visible.
How visible is it? Give me an example.
Throughout your office,
Throughout my office.
you have signage.
Signage. You get that? It's over there on that wall. It's over there on that wall. It is in absolutely every single room of this office. If you were to walk into my closet, you would find similar things that empower me. Especially as I was a dad. I heard someone call it once, and you'll love this. Their closet was like a trophy closet, right? Every time I got like a picture of me and one of my kids, I have every one of my kids' pictures with me and them posted in my closet. Now, I have it posted otherwhere as well, but every time I go in my closet, it reminds me of what I do, who I am, okay? Now, at 5:30, and I change it from time to time because I don't want it to become overly routine. At 5:30, in fact, let's do this as an exercise real quick. I'm going to give you 30 seconds because I got a second clock up there. So at the top of this, I'm going to ask you to write down the 3 things you are in life. Go. You got 30 seconds. Write down the 3 things you are in life. Thank you, Jesse. Perfect. All right, thank you. Let's see here. Let's see here. 1. This alarm goes off at 5:30 p.m. every day. What does that say?
Husband, father, coach.
That's me. That's my 3. Who has their 3? Chris, you have your 3, right?
Well, 2 years ago, I put at 5:30 off every day, husband, father, coach.
Husband, father, coach. How about you?
Stole that idea.
Husband, entrepreneur, servant.
I love it. Husband, entrepreneur, servant. Anyone else have theirs? Who else wants to share theirs? Yes?
Father, husband, entrepreneur.
Ooh, okay.
There you go.
I like it. Okay. Anybody else have theirs they want to share?
Well, I thought you were talking about qualities, but I put down loyal, intuitive, and kind.
You know, those are not bad. Those are great. Those are qualities you want to instill in yourself every single day, right? You need to know that the world is out here beating us down every single day. The world is built to keep the 95% in line. And to keep them in line, they have to control them. They control them by scaring them more than anything else and telling them how inadequate they are. You have to find a way to be around somebody that tells you how great you are. This is the reason me and Susan succeed. Okay? Is because, and I've told this story many times, but I haven't told it recently. When I was a young man, I had an inferiority complex. And I worked at a grocery store, and I used to sack groceries, then I moved up to being a stocker at the grocery store, right? And I used to have to work out on what we called the dock, unloading grocery trucks, and it was cold and it was late at night. And sometimes there was ice blowing in. And so I had a pair of thermal underwear that I wore. Susan literally took it. You guys know the M that I use? Susan took that thermal underwear and she put the Superman S on it. And that's what I wore. She made me who I am today. You know, there's that movie with Jack Nicholson, right? And the lady across the table says, "We are not doing anything until you give me a compliment." And he sits there like going, "Oh, crap." And finally, who knows what he says? Who knows what he says? He finally says, "You make me want to be a better man." And she melts. And she says, "That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me." Who do you want to be around? Do you want to be around somebody that wants to help you be a better person? Or do you want to be around somebody that wants to put you down every time you get a chance? Right? With my kids, my grandkids, I try to make sure that I set a great example for them, but I also try to uplift them, but I also try to hold them accountable. I know we don't like that word, but with kids and grandkids, it's different, okay? until they learn personal responsibility. People learn personal responsibility by taking it to that next level. So figure out what empowers you, okay? And make sure it's visible. I love pictures. If you go into my office, who went into my office the other day? Somebody did, and I said, this is my bragging rights photos. Who was that? Was that somebody here? I thought it was somebody here. It was you, Coy, right? And what did I show you?
Photos for family.
Photos of mine, and that photo that I showed you is almost 30 years old. 25 years old, because she was probably about 3. That was Miss Elizabeth sitting in my lap. I was president of the Texas Association of Real Estate Inspectors, and I was working in my bathroom as my office, because that's basically what I had. And she saw me working, and she crawled up in my lap, and she took the phone that I had next to me, which was a wireless phone, right? We didn't have cell phones back then. And she put it up to her ear, and she was doing this, and she took my pen out of my hand, and she's scribbling. And I told Susan, get a photo. I want to remember this the rest of my life. I have photos of almost every one of my kids and grandkids on my shoulders at some point. And if you were to go through all those photos, you would see some of that. So there are things that empower you. Now, take it up one step more. Because you know what the 1% does? We empower other people. You empower people. Every time I'm around you, Ishwan, I watch you empower people. Gabby, every time I'm around you, I watch you empower people. That's what we're doing here, okay? And I want to tell you thank you for that.
We hope you enjoyed the podcast. And as a friendly reminder, if you're looking to increase your sales, improve your cash flow, and boost your bottom line as a home inspector, go to microreturns.com right now.